Welcome to the show that teaches you the things your parents and teachers are too afraid to. The Helios blog. Today, Sneako debates FreshandFit. This should be interesting.
The reason she's alone is because she's difficult.
Women are not accepting the bare minimum.
Women fuck men they respect.
All the women who say things like, I'm strong, independent, I don't need no man, like, y'all impress me.
Women just gaslight each other and say what they want to hear.
Yeah, the conversation that you guys had kind of shows your belief system, right? That being married, is that a success to you? For a man? Being married?
That's a success for a girl.
Here's the thing. It is a success thing, but if you're a top tier guy, then you have your pick of the litter and you just pick the best girl.
Right.
Right. But is that the goal for you, for the audience, to be married to a...
I think a guy's number one goal should be to create impact in the world, and then everything falls underneath that.
I agree,
because women will come. The thing is once you become that guy, women are gonna come after and want your last name.
Agreed.
You just gotta pick the best girl to give that last name to.
I agree.
That's accurate. Yeah. It's literally men run towards the finish line, right? And women pick the winners. That's how dating goes.
Completely, but you said it earlier. I'm not sure if you said this, if I understood correctly. You said like it's a metric. Guy fucking a lot of girls is a metric of success. Do you think that is that a barometer of success? Fucking a bunch of women.
It indicates his sexual market value. But whether he chooses to actually enact on it or not is up to him. But my thing is, a guy that can have sex with a lot of girls, he's basically he's exuding his high sexual market value.
Okay, so but do you agree it also shows some other qualities about him?
What do you mean?
Yeah, good qualities. That he's able to get multiple girls. Girls are attracted to that. They're not repulsed by it. She's implying that girls don't like it. But those are the only guys that girls choose.
Maybe.
What do you mean?
I understand what you're saying.
Some negative qualities.
Let me ask you a better question.
I want her to clarify specifically what she means so I can answer it specifically.
I wouldn't want to have a guy that has a high number, like a high...
Yes, you would.
You wouldn't even know. You
would want a guy that has it or has the capacity to get it.
Even know.
It's one thing to be able to get those, to have access, but then to exercise your access versus using discernment. That shows another level. That brings you...
Yeah. But ultimately, those guys that have choice, what is to say that the guy that does have a high count doesn't use discernment? Because they're not mutually exclusive. Just because he has a high count doesn't mean he doesn't discern. Doesn't mean he sleeps with anything that moves. That's what girls say in order to shame men. That doesn't mean that men don't choose. Usually they choose as attractive as they can get, right?
From being, okay, I'm here, I can get a lot of women, to I'm here, I can get a lot of women, and I still choose to be selective.
That's the question I was going to ask.
I give my body.
Mine, what's a more valuable man?
No. That's what girls consider, like that's what makes girls look good to guys. But it's solipsism to argue that it's the same in the other, like it's equal and opposite. It's not. Men and women are not equivalent.
And who can get a lot of pussy and chooses not to so that he can focus on his mission, or a guy who can get pussy and then focuses all his time on fucking the women.
So you just showed women that you...
These are not mutually exclusive. Also, that girl's expression to the left of Sneako is hilarious. My left, Sneako's right.
Give it out, right? You're not this person, you're this person. Which is, it's better than being down here, but you're not up here.
Okay.
False.
You were smart, man.
Look.
God damn.
Whether the man chooses to enact on his high sexual market value or not is a personal choice. But my point is you need to have the sexual market value where you can choose. I want them to be able to choose.
Okay, but once you have that choice, what is a more successful man? Somebody who chooses to enact on all his sexual desires, or somebody who chooses not to so that he could focus his energy on his mission?
That's the freedom.
Someone who has discipline and doesn't...
No, that's the freedom. As a man, you choose for yourself what's best for you and your family.
That's the W. Is the ability to choose is the W.
Okay, if you choose what's best for you and your family...
No. You're determining moral standards for each person, right? Ultimately,
it's not moral.
What?
It's a success question, and you're saying what's best for you and your family. I can't see any scenario where fucking a bunch of women is good for you and your family.
Thank you.
Well, again, if the man wants to have a family or not is up to him. I'm just saying in general.
You said family,
but it could be. I'm just saying for him, it might be maybe his dog. I don't know. Whatever it is for him. I'm just saying, as a man, make a choice for yourself.
Okay, but once you this is a question that I haven't seen brought up on this podcast. Once you have that choice, what should the optimal man be doing? Should he be exercising that and fucking a bunch of women, or deciding not to?
He can choose whatever he wants. Ultimately, a man is the creator of his own destiny. So, again, why? So Sneako's saying, what is the specific prescription that we should give to men? What is the party line? The party line is, do what you want because a pirate is free. You are a pirate. Shout out to anyone who understands the reference.
So he could use his energy, because fucking a bunch of whores, we all know how much energy that is. Exactly. It's a bunch of time, it's a bunch of semen, it's all this energy, it's stupid conversations, it's headaches. What is a better use of your time, and what is a metric of a more successful guy?
It depends. Then now we need to go into his age, what he still has left to do, where he is
30
in
years
life,
old.
all that matters.
30 years old, he's a millionaire. He has the options. Like, what's a better thing for him?
Does he want to scale his business up and make even more money? Then
every guy does.
Okay,
every guy does.
In that case, then yeah, you should probably focus on his business and not bitches. Of course. But it depends on the guy. Every guy's different. My thing is, I just want the guy. My thing is, I want the man to have the high sexual market value so he can choose. The problem is that most guys are losers and they have to deal with the cards that they're dealt with, and they don't have the choice. That's my problem. And then the girl ends up choosing.
There's a bunch of losers that fuck a bunch of bitches.
So then why do you fall for it?
What's the difference?
Don't fall for it.
No. You're telling on yourself. You have chosen what you think is a loser, but is actually a sexual market winner. But because he chose to not commit to you, you think he's a loser. And these two things are different, right? That you think he's a loser because he didn't commit to you doesn't actually make him a loser. He's just a loser in your opinion. But that you chose him to sleep with him means he is actually a winner by definition.
Wait. If you have a lot of money.
Women chronically, here's the thing. Women chronically overestimate how much men actually get laid. Guys don't get laid as much as you think.
On whatever level, though. It's the same thing on this level or this level.
They're not fucking as much as you think, dude. I'm telling you. You think if men were actually smashing as much chicks as they would, they would hire the girls to kick them in the balls?
No.
You think if guys... Hold on. If you think about this, would the porn industry be a multi-billion dollar industry if men were getting as laid as much as women think?
Absolutely not.
Yeah,
so they're not.
Right.
Real quick though, Myron, you said something that I heard a contradiction. You said that every guy is different, but a lot of times you say that every guy is the same and we all have the same mission. Every guy wants to be the best. Yeah. Every guy.
Oh my lord! Again, you can't be a monk either, right? So it's going to be a balance between sleeping around and working on your business, right? And for every guy, that balance is different. It depends on their biology, right? It depends on their inherent drive to have bedroom fun. Some guys, the drive is so much that it literally takes over their whole world, and repressing it would actually be worse than actually, like sleeping around for a while and getting it out of your system. For some guys, it's not, right? It depends on the guy. So why are you asking for a specific prescription? It just shows your lack of wisdom in this sphere, Sneako.
Guy wants to get to the top. Now every guy's different when it comes to choosing how much.
Every guy's top is different. For one guy might be making $100,000 a year. Another guy might be being a millionaire. Another guy might be, I just want to make $50K per year. Like every guy's top is different.
But every guy, when they get to $100K, when they get that goal, what do they want? They want more. Every guy wants to conquer.
You can't say that.
No, complacency is a feminine.
We have friends on a certain level. Some have kids. Some don't. Some want to travel the world. Fuck girls. It's all a level of success.
But the masculine imperative is always to grow and always to expand and conquer more.
Yeah, but in different ways though.
Yeah.
More kids. More businesses.
Some guys might focus, make that money, and then be like, all right, damn, man, I don't got no bitch. I want to fuck some bitches. And then they go on and fuck bitches, conquering Quest. Then they'll be like, you know what? I want to make more money. Or, I just want to get in the gym. Yo, I want to learn how to fight. Like, they'll go ahead and take a conquest, and maybe it might be a new endeavor.
Yeah, but the mistake is calling fucking bitches a conquest.
Right.
That's not a real conquest.
Yes, it is. It's a conquest.
Is creating something new, is becoming number one in a certain aspect in a field. Do you actually think that...
Sneako, that's easy for you.
I think that what's his name? Come on. How am I blanking on his name now? Casanova is any man's idea of a winner in one field of endeavor. So, you can't say it's not a conquest. Again, it shows your lack of wisdom in this area.
Say after you fuck a bunch of bitches.
It's really funny because the girl to the right of Sneako's left, she's really happy because Sneako is making points that like makes girls win, right? In the bedroom fun market, girls want alphas to just commit to them and not sleep around. So she's very happy that the conversation is going this way.
This is a philosophical question. After doing it yourself, and then
this is a stupid ad hominem.
No,
this is a genuine question.
Be respectful, everybody.
Well, I didn't mean you. I meant in general.
You're ignoring my point. Do you think that fucking bitches is a conquest?
Yes.
For some men, it is.
Yeah. No. In general, because
for you guys,
do you advocate for that?
Sneako, question for you.
You guys are dodging. No. But real quick, Fresh, before you interject, we always say that every guy's the same, right? We always say that on this podcast. Every guy has the same exact desire. We all want to conquer. We all want to be number one, right? And then when it comes to fucking bitches, guys are different. So yes or no, is fucking bitches a conquest?
Yes.
Sneako.
You're not answering a simple question.
I'm answering the question.
That's the you always call the bitches out for doing that.
What did you do? What's up? What did you do?
Bro, I made mistakes, man.
Oh my lord.
It was a giant waste of my time and energy. Yes. If I had optimized my time when I was 17, 18, watching porn because I was psyoped to think that sexual hypergamy was the best thing, I believed because I've been so, like everything on the media was telling you fuck girls. You listen to the music, fuck bitches get money, fuck bitches get money. That's what you think you have to do. Now that I'm older, I realize that was all a Zionist lie. They shove porn in your face. Who controls the porn industry? They control the music industry. Who's telling you to go sleep with all these girls? This was a lie. I was told that this is what you're supposed to do and that this is a conquest. Being with girls is not a conquest whatsoever. Conquest is becoming number one in your field, is creating something new, is building something. Absolutely, that's not a conquest. Just because I did it doesn't take away from my point.
It's really funny that he thinks that base male biological nature is a psyop. So wanting to sleep with multiple girls is a psyop? Disaster. That is the words of a person that has not studied biology at all, right? So what? This is Sneako's like pivot into being a religion grifter, right? Basically.
Should not have done that, and if I wanted to get to where I am sooner, I would have avoided that completely. Did I learn anything really from that was that valuable? No. I learned like, well, pussy is pussy.
No. You get the skills to make girls come on command, which is very good at maintaining a relationship. And if you didn't learn that from sleeping with multiple girls, I don't know what the hell you were even doing.
Right. So my question, like, I really want to hear, because I want to hear, like, straight up. Do you think that sleeping with women is a conquest as a man?
Yes.
Speak into the microphone, please.
Again.
Yes or no?
The question was... What's the conquest? I'll give you this. I think personally, family is important, and as a man, you should have a family. But again, that's my personal
belief. It's a yes or no question.
Oh, wait. I'm getting there. But let's be real here. For most men, you can tell them all day, yo, don't fuck bitches, focus on business, and focus on money.
That's not what we're talking about.
But no, hold on. But what are they going to do? They want to fuck bitches.
They want to go sleep with girls
and then they
anyway.
go through it. All right, this ain't worth shit. I'm good. I want a family. I'm 34 years old now. I'm older guy. I know what I want. But guess what? You got to go through it to understand the principle. I can say all day, don't do this, don't do that. Bro,
people also have the desire to get high. This doesn't mean they have to become a crack addict.
No, you have the desire to do that. Most men don't want to do that. You have the desire to do that.
And as we all think the same, we want to have sex with different women.
Okay,
it is what it is.
So yes, okay, you're yapping now. Is conquest?
To you.
Is that a conquest? Is sleeping with women?
Yes.
Is sleeping with women a conquest as a man?
It can be.
Yes. With 100%.
Do you think that's a conquest as a man, sleeping with a bunch of women?
You're an actual idiot if you think that this is not a conquest. You're an idiot. Like, ultimately, okay. All right. Let me quote famous TV show House of Cards. Everything in life is about sex, except for sex. Sex is about power. Do you understand? So to say that wanting to sleep with multiple girls is psyop shows that you are totally ignorant of the way the world works. Again, Sneako is like the ultimate grifter, right? Like, he's very good at just flip-flopping on all his opinions, right? There is no way that you can convince me that male-based biological nature is a psyop. Disaster.
Are you asking me personally, or are you asking in general?
Well, we always say that men all think the same.
Both.
You know, we've been speaking in generalities the whole podcast.
Yeah.
So let's speak it from the man's point of view, because we do all think the same in a lot of ways. In most ways, is that a conquest?
Depends on the guy, bro.
Oh my God.
Okay.
So
Okay.
both
How about
depends on the guy.
When women come on the podcast and say, I don't want to have children, we're like, no, all women want to have children. That's a desire. But when it comes to sleeping with women, that's a personal decision.
I mean,
it's either we're all the same.
All men want to sleep with multiple girls. That's men's biological nature. Now, monogamy is a strategy that's meant to be a middle ground between women's sexual strategy and men's sexual strategy. So women's sexual strategy is, I want the top guy, and I'm going to sacrifice whatever guy I'm with to get the top guy. That's ultimate hypergamy, right? And men's ultimate nature is, I just want to sleep with all the fertile girls, all of them, right? Monogamy is a middle ground between these two strategies. I'm going to choose just to be with you, but both of us feel that we're getting what we want, right? But neither are truly fully happy, right? Because no man is perfect, and all men slip at some point, so the girls gonna want to jump by biological nature, and all men want variety, and one girl's never going to provide that. So do you see what I'm saying? But you can't go and tell me that it's a psyop. It is a psyop to waste all your time sleeping with girls. Yes, that is a psyop. But most men never go to that extreme. Most men are not able to even sleep with one girl until they're actually successful, right? So,
We're not. We've been speaking in generalities the whole show.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm saying.
Listen, both of you at the same time, since men always think the same, both of you at the same time. Is it a conquest?
put you on
Yes
the
or no?
spot.
1.
I got you.
2, both of you at the same time. 1.
Hold on.
Everybody thinks the same.
Depends
on the man.
Hold on. Men think the same, bottom heavy. That is true. At a certain level of tier of high value man, so to speak, there's a level of layer where, okay, I have a choice to make here. I can fuck bitches all day with money, or create a family and start a legacy. Yeah. That's the choice that man have to make. So ultimately, I get what you're trying to say here, but listen, my opinion of that is my opinion. I can tell niggas all day, don't fuck bitches.
Yeah, but so what do you think? Right?
I don't think so.
This dodge is incredible. I'm asking if it's a conquest.
I just said no. I just said no.
No,
I want to say yes. No,
And you?
fuck it.
I said no.
Yes.
I said
Can I say yes or no? Personally.
I've been through it. I can tell you, shout out without, I like better being with one woman, and also as well, I want a family one day.
So yes.
But hold on, to understand.
no.
Yes
He said
now,
wait,
because you have done it in the past.
Wait. I did it though.
Exactly.
So I can tell you, from my own experience, that's not what I want. But I did it. But I can't tell niggas that didn't do it.
Okay, so it's safe to say that all men go through that phase until they reach
No,
a
all
certain
men don't
age.
have to go through that phase.
No.
But most of them do.
No,
Most
a
of
lot
them
of them
go
don't,
through
man.
that age.
But you know what's funny? If they don't go through it, when they get married, what's gonna happen?
Yep.
Sorry, baby.
That's
I
not
cheated
always
today.
true.
So-
That's not always true.
It happens all the time though.
I think
Based
Based on what?
it's
Based
more,
on America, because in my country it doesn't really happen all the
There
time.
you go. The point is that
In my country, actually, you don't know that. That's cap. You don't know that for a fact. That guys don't tell you doesn't mean it doesn't happen.
Yeah, that's where you live. Though.
men are going to think that they
We're in
want that
America.
when they've been programmed by the media, when they've been programmed with these with the over sexualization that comes all from Zionism, when they believe that this is what they need in order to be happy. That's where it always comes from. Porn is now, who controls porn? A rabbi. Who controls the music industry? And this is where all the sexualization comes from. So if we're going to say we need to go fight this, if we're going to say we need to fight feminism, which is also a product of Zionism, and the female empowerment movement, the hippie movement, which is also a product of Zionism, then men deciding that conquest is sleeping with a bunch of women, if that's also a product of Zionism, we should also actively avoid that and not pursue the bottom level thing, because we're all saying that men want the same thing. We all want to get to the top. And if that's going to hold us back, which we know it does, it drains your energy, your time, and your wallet, avoid it.
Well, bro, dudes have been horny since before the creation of Israel, man.
Yeah, I'm horny right now.
Genghis Khan,
Actually, Genghis Khan was after Zionism. Genghis Khan was after Israel by a lot.
It's biology, bro. I can tell niggas all day. Don't do this, don't do that. Nigga, it's in us, bro. Come on, man.
Look, I'm critical of Zionism too, man. But we can't blame niggas being horny.
Sure.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. Relax, bro. We also blame men for being lazy. You know what else is inside of us? Sloth, laziness. Right now, I could just be sitting on a couch getting high playing video games, but I'm supposed to do the right thing. I'm supposed to work harder. Just because you feel horny doesn't mean you need to act on it. Just because you feel lazy doesn't mean that you're supposed to be lazy. You're supposed to do what you're supposed to do.
Sneako, I agree. 100%. We should be chaste, disciplined.
Yeah, now Sneako is like being this like fundamentalist Christian or whatever. Was this before he was Muslim? But man, like, you're not fooling anyone, Sneako. Like, man, someone should make like maybe I'll do it. Yeah, maybe I'll do it. Anyway, I'll just make like a video of Sneako clips where he flip-flops, where he has different opinions. And I'll just like paste them all together to show you that. And then I'll just put timestamps or something. So you can see how much of a grifter he is. Like, he flip-flops constantly.
And not for bitches. But you told me yourself. We spoke one day. What'd you tell me about your sex life? Your life? Girls?
Yeah, but you keep bringing this back to that homonym. What does that have to do with what I'm talking about?
Saying,
that's exactly what that homonym is.
Your biology. You know what's up with you. You know
I'm saying, and I just explained, if I did not do that, if I did not follow down this path, if I wasn't like addicted to porn when I was 13 years old, my life would have been a lot more successful a lot earlier. Bro, like, everybody in my school started watching porn at a young age. That changes the way you think. It rewires your brain to think that this is what I'm supposed to be pursuing. And if you harness all that energy, if you harness all that, because like horniness, all that, that's part of the masculine imperative. True. You think like, oh, I'm conquering a girl. It's a fucking whore. You should be conquering your business. You should be conquering the world. Use that horny energy to become the best, not to go fuck a fucking 3 in Miami from the club.
How do you select the?
Oh my lord. Why not do both, Sneako? Again, whatever. Like, that's actually insane. Yes, your main mission should be your priority, but you could also, you know, like, for a while, especially while your testosterone's raging, you probably should have a friends with benefits of 2.
Woman of your dreams, if you don't know how women are.
You didn't have to.
No. Answer it.
Right. We've been all citing everything we've been saying back to this podcast. So you could cite back to God, and you look at the Holy Book and see what is described as a good woman. It's very easy. You don't need to like. If she's in the club, she's
Sneako. Look, I think because now we're getting into the whole morality conversation, whatever. I'm just simply because this is where we'll leave it. We just want guys to be in a position where they're attractive, they're in the gym, they make money, they're successful. Then they can choose: do they want to fuck a lot of girls? Or do they want to continue to make more money and become even more successful? But I want the man to be in a position to choose that. That's all we're saying.
Or family.
Or family.
But why are you drawing the line there?
We want them to be in that position where they could choose. That's what we want.
But when they have enough money to choose to be fat or to be in shape, what do you recommend? Being in shape, fresh and fit. Yeah, so why is it not when you have enough money to choose a celibacy or choose to do what you're supposed to do? Why do you draw the line at the choice between women and not between being fat?
Because celibacy is going to set you up for failure as a man in 2024.
Yep.
That's a good
for
answer.
most guys.
That's right.
Not you.
Okay, not celibacy. What about marriage?
You must deal with whores to be able to properly identify them and stay away from them.
Yep, that's right.
Because the problem is this with guys: they'll get with a girl, they don't have sexual experience.
Yeah, exactly. Guys get taken for a ride in 2024. Like because they have no idea. Like she looks like a good girl. You know, she went to Catholic school or whatever. You know, she has a pleasant personality, good parents, whatever, and then it turns out she's actually, you know, a garden tool. She just didn't have a high end count at the time.
experience. The girl sells them a dream. I'm a good girl. I'll be your wife, etc. They marry that girl, and then they find out later, oh, what the fuck did I do? This chick is terrible.
We were just making fun of the women for not being able to be analytical. If you just stop thinking with your dick, it's not that hard to analyze the situation and be like, this is not a...
Bruh, most guys are fucking clueless with females.
100%.
Yep.
Absolutely clueless.
You were too.
Yeah,
if I remember correctly, as a man...
Bro, why do you keep...
No, dude, we all have the same issue. You're capping for these girls right now.
But I'm saying,
yep, that's right. You're capping for these girls.
Come on, man. You're not capable of having an argument that's proper. I'm not talking about like. I'm saying that what would have been optimal is not doing that.
Like, and I'll give you proof, Sneako.
What does that have to do?
Think about this, Sneako. Think about this. This just to prove my point that most guys don't understand women. How many guys go out on dates with girls, think that the girl liked them, but in reality the girl didn't like him at all. She just wanted a free dinner, or they get put in the friend zone. They didn't know that they got put in the friend zone. How many guys are victims of that? Everyone at the table has been in that situation before. So what I'm trying to say is this: most guys don't understand women. Most guys suck with women, and most guys aren't able to identify and put women in certain categories based on how they behave.
One last point.
That's what I'm saying.
Your own friend Neon is fucking OF girl.
Every single one of your arguments is ad hominem.
No. It's real example.
You don't know how to have a real argument.
Your own friend is going through it. You can't even help him. You can't save him.
Yeah.
Why?
It's not ad hominem. If anything, it's what? Appeal to authority or something? Anyway, it's not ad hominem. In any case, we're going to end the video there. Disaster. Hit the like, hit the sub, hit all the notifications. Drop me a donation like Hunter M, Adrian Ottoman, Bobby Dylan, Renaissance Press, Brian, and Andrew. Shout out to you. Most recent purchase of Strategist Guide to Seduction. Thank you. Go buy my books at bit.ly/heliosbooks. Go to my Patreon at patreon.com/theheliosblog. If you'd like coaching, message me at theheliosblog@gmail.com. Thank you so much for listening, guys, especially if you listen to the end. I really do appreciate it. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time.